U.S. coronavirus deaths are approaching 100,000, more than double that of any other country, according to data compiled by Johns Hopkins University. Across the country, Americans observed Memorial Day weekend with some states reopening beaches and other outdoor areas. Merck, meanwhile, has entered the vaccine race, announcing Tuesday it has teamed up with research nonprofit IAVI to develop a potential candidate. This is CNBC's live blog covering all the latest news on the coronavirus outbreak. This blog will be updated throughout the day as the news breaks. The data above was compiled by Johns Hopkins University, 10:27 a.m. Eastern Time. Mall owner-related companies chairman Stephen Ross says the retail industry is one of the hardest hit by the coronavirus pandemic, as many businesses have been forced to temporarily close their doors. He joined CNBC to say he expects many will be forced into bankruptcy, following Neiman Marcus, J.C. Penney and, "You are going to have such a flood of cases going to the bankruptcy court," Ross said. And these aren't really the type of bankruptcies that were induced by bad practices. It's really all driven by the pandemic. Rallied owns the Hudson Yards Mall and the shops at Columbus Circle in New York City. Both of these properties have not yet been able to reopen. Lauren Thomas, 10:03 a.m. Eastern Time. Home prices were still gaining steam in March, as the country began shutting down in the face of the coronavirus pandemic. On a national level, prices in March rose 4% annually, up from 4.2% in February, according to the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller index. The same cities continue to lead the gains, with Phoenix, Seattle and Charlotte seeing the highest year-over-year gains among the 19 cities, excluding Detroit for the month. Prices in Phoenix rose 8.2% annually, followed by Seattle with a 6.9% increase and Charlotte with a 5.8% increase. Price gains were smallest in Chicago, New York City and Dallas. Prices are still being buoyed by a severe lack of homes for sale. There was already a shortage going into the coronavirus crisis, but then sellers began delisting their properties, and potential sellers decided to wait. Total for sale inventory at the end of March was down 10.2% compared with March 2019, according to the National Association of Realtors. Diana Olick, 9:36 a.m. Eastern Time. Stocks surged as optimism grew about the reopening of the economy and a potential coronavirus vaccine. The S&P 500 rallied 2%, breaking above 3,000 for the first time since March 5. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose around 600 points, or 2.4%. The 30-stock average also traded at levels not seen since early March, jumping above 25,000. The Nasdaq Composite advanced 1.6%. Read stock market activity updates from CNBC's Fred Imbert and Yun Lee. Melodie Warner9, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. As dentist offices reopen, some are considering using ultraviolet light technology to keep their practices clean and to help prevent their patients and staff from getting sick.